What if kids could start using social media apps even before they turn 13? Would that be a good idea? We're going to talk about it. Hey everybody, this is Jake Roberson, focused on the family and plugged in social media guy. Today we're talking about a new app from Facebook called Messenger Kids and what it might mean for you and your family. You see, traditionally most social media networks are only for children and adults ages 13 and older, but Facebook on Monday, December 4th changed the game a little bit. That's right, they announced a new app called Messenger Kids. It's like the Facebook Messenger app that you use for your regular Facebook account, but designed specifically for children between the ages of 6 and 12 years old. So what are the implications of a social media app for children between the ages of 6 and 12? Well, there's quite a few. Because on top of concerns about how social media use affects children at a young age in their mental health and well-being, there's also the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act, also called COPPA, that talks about how we take care of children's data online. And that's a significant implication that Facebook has to navigate with this new app. But before you think that we're just crying that the sky is falling, let's talk about how this app actually works, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. Let's dive right in. So after you've downloaded Messenger Kids for your iPad, your iPhone, or an iPod Touch, this is where parents have to get started. They've actually got to authorize the device and connect it to their own Facebook account. It can't be done by kids alone. So when you click Authorize Device, you put in your Facebook credentials. Then it asks you for the name of your child, first and last. You don't have to put their actual name in there, but you can, and it's only visible to friends and family that you're already friends with. Now, before you create the account, Facebook does let you know that they do store the messages that are text, photos, videos, and audio, as well as info about the contacts. They can't distribute or share this information, but they do store it, which means it could be vulnerable in the case that Facebook's back end is hacked sometime in the future. Next, you allow access to photos, videos, camera, microphone, and then your child can take a picture that'll be their contact photo. Once that's done, the app is officially up and running. This is their home screen. They see their contacts, where they can ask you to add a new contact, where they can take a goofy picture, or create a group. When they go to ask to add a contact, it brings up this pre-filled box, and then they can type in the name that they want you to add as a contact. Then once they've sent you that request, they can go click on you and see that they've sent that request. They can see messages that they've sent you, video calls you've had. And then this is the parent side. In your regular Facebook Messenger app, this is where their conversations and requests come. You can also go on Facebook Online and add contacts of yours to their contacts. Capping it all off is the star of the show, which is the camera. You're able to take pictures and record video with fun filters and effects, very similar to what you see on Instagram or on Snapchat. And these can be recorded or snapped outside of conversations and added into conversations, or you can use them while you're doing live video chats with your friends and family. So there's cool augmented reality options. I think they think kids are going to really love that, love to add them into their chats with friends and family, live or otherwise. And that's really the selling feature here. How do they make communication digitally more compelling for kids? So to recap a couple of things that we just saw. One, no, your child does not, again, have to have a Facebook account in order to use Messenger Kids. In fact, you don't even technically have to supply their real name into the app. So there's a lot of burdens lifted off of our minds as parents that way. Secondly, there's no way for kids to get on another child's device and set up a Messenger Kids app and log into your account. Like, they have to have a parent there to set up and access their account from a different device. So that is an extra level of security and control that parents have here so that they can make sure it's more difficult for kids to get around the privacy measures in place. Now, there's a couple of things that can't be done inside with the Messenger Kids app. Although you can see your kids' conversations where they're doing text messages inside Messenger Kids back and forth, you're able to see those in real time via your own version of the Messenger Kids app. You're not able to have a live look in on the video conversations that they may be having with friends or family. You can't remotely monitor that. You can always see the history that they've had those conversations. You can always see how long those conversations went. They can't delete record of those or of the messages that they write back and forth, but you're not able to live watch your kids have those conversations with friends or family. That being said, you are able to remove people from their ability to contact your child or your child's ability to contact them remotely, either from the Messenger for Kids app or from your Facebook profile if you're logged in online. Now, the thread running through all of this is, should kids ages 6 to 12 have social media accounts anyways, and should they have smart devices anyways? When it comes to parenting and kids with devices and any kind of social media account, good parents have strong opinions on many sides of this issue. And ultimately, that's the best thing, for parents to make a decision based on their kids, their family dynamic, what kind of communication needs they have, and what kind of devices their kids have. That needs to be decided as a family, with the parents making the decision for their kids. That's the best way to make any decision as a parent. But let's talk about the data that Facebook is responding to that's caused them to create this app. Because while we know that there are a lot of parents who disagree or have varying opinions on this topic, research shows that 93% of kids between the ages of 6 and 12 have access to a smart device of some kind, a phone or a tablet. And furthermore, 66% of kids in that same age bracket, 6 to 12 years old, already have their own smart device. So while there may be some who are worried about Facebook trying to reach kids that are younger than the target demographic of their regular app, which is 13 and up, the thing is, kids are already using these types of apps and devices to connect with each other and families and friends. So in one sense, Facebook may just be responding to the trend that's already happening and just trying to make it a safer space where parents can have some more control and oversight. So there you have it. What do you think about Facebook's Messenger Kids app? We'd love to hear your opinion and your thoughts, questions, ideas, or things we maybe didn't cover, or questions about what we did cover. Feel free to leave us a comment here on YouTube, on Facebook, on our blog. We'd love to talk to you, love to dig in deeper if you want to know more about this app or anything about the social media space and how it interacts with your family. Hey, that's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. So hit us up below. So until next time, I'm Jake Roberson for Focus on the Family's Plugged In.